Once upon a time, in a small village there lived two neighbors. Despite living side by side, their outlooks on life couldn't have been more different. The first man, an elderly, radiated joy and contentment. Despite facing numerous challenges in his life, he had developed an unwavering belief that happiness was a state of mind. He found delight in the simplest of things, cherishing the beauty of each day and cultivating gratitude for what he had. On the other hand, the second man was younger but with a perpetually gloomy disposition. He always found something to complain about, focusing on the negatives in every situation. His heart was filled with bitterness, and he often harbored feelings of envy towards others. He believed that happiness was an elusive concept meant for the fortunate few. One tragic day the two men were both struggled in an accident together, and was admitted to the same ward of a hospital. Both of them were bedridden. The first man would be made to sit up for 1 hour every day to drain out the fluid from his lungs. During that time he would get to see outside through the only window of that ward. He would describe the wonderful garden outside with the birds chirping while bathing in the fountain. The fountain was at the center and surrounded by flowers blossoming on all sides, and also there is a wonderful old lady basking in the sun. When the second man heard it, he began resenting, due to the fact that what he only sees is the dreary hospital environment. Why does this guy get to have all the fun? Why is God so unfair upon me? One night the first man began coughing. It was a different kind of cough, as if he was choking. The appropriate thing would have been to press the emergency bell, but he could not think of it. The second man has the ability to press his own emergency bell to get attention for his wardmate, but he was so full of hatred. He thought he is suffering. Well, he deserves it. The first man continued to cough for a little while, and then all was quiet. In the morning, the nurses discovered the dead man's body and transport the body to mortuary. The second man let few days pass to go by to avoid any suspicion. Then he made a request: "Can my bed be moved close to the window?" The nurses agrees to the proposal. He was moved to the other side. He then requested, "I am now reasonably well. Can I be made to sit for a little while?" They hoisted him up and he looked out of the window and saw the stark wall of the nearby warehouse. He asked the nurse attendant, "What is this?" Then they politely respond, "This is the warehouse next to our hospital." In an annoyed manner the man asked what was it that the other man was seeing. They responded, that was the happiness of his own mind. Even though the first man was in a worse condition, he'd stay happy and still see things around him positively, while the second man, without him even knowing that his wardmate is in much critical condition, he find reason to be envy and harbor hatred. The moral lesson of the story is that true happiness comes from within and is not dependent on external circumstances. Our mindset and attitude play a significant role in determining our happiness. Remember, happiness is a choice. We have the power to choose how we perceive and respond to the world around us. Regardless of our circumstances, we can choose to cultivate a positive mindset and find joy in the simplest of things. Let go of negativity. Holding on to bitterness, envy, or negativity only hinders our ability to experience true happiness. By letting go of these negative emotions, we create space for positivity and contentment to enter our lives. Seek inner fulfillment. External circumstances may bring temporary happiness, but true and lasting happiness is found within ourselves. By nurturing our inner world, focusing on personal growth, and aligning with our values and passions, we can experience a deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness, which positively impacted the happiness of people around you, thereby making a happier world for all of us. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, have a good health and a good life.